Doom the woke ages. I've heard about this. I've seen the videos. Well, here's the thing about this. First of all, I don't agree with that. And really, when you think about options like the sliders, the policy was it has to be good both for the white belts and the black belts. You know, if we're going to allow you to slow the game down, we have to enable you to speed the game up. And that was a really good policy for everything. So everything in the game, you can either make things super hard or super easy, you know, or just find that sweet spot somewhere in the middle. What we see with the sliders from our best players in the office is that they do a lot of surprising things. You would think it's just crank everything up, but that's actually not the case. Like one of our players, Mikey and Travis, they like to slow down the projectiles, but then make them lethal. It really enhances that three-dimensional shmup, you know, that bullet hell experience. That is kind of what classic Doom is. Classic Doom is a three-dimensional bullet hell, you know, weaving between these slow-moving projectiles that hit really hard. And that's what creates the maze, and that's what promotes, encourages the player to move, is really the projectiles. And that's what we focused on, you know, for this game. So being able to adjust those things doesn't make the game, you know, super easy. It actually, I mean, it can make it super easy, but it can make it like super hard. It's like messing with an equalizer on a radio, you know what I mean? You just find what suits you best. And it adds, honestly, a lot of replayability to the game because when you play it, each difficulty, like normal to ultraviolence and all that stuff, these sliders will be preset. And every time you go to the sliders, you'll see what ultraviolence is because you'll see how the sliders change. So you could play through it like that. Somebody asked, oh, well, we wouldn't take the time to balance the game well and we're gonna leave it to the player. No, we're not gonna leave anything to the player. We're gonna make sure that it feels good because most people won't actually go, I mean, how many of us just don't bother with the menus and play the game the way it is, you know? I do that sometimes. So we'll make sure that it feels really good on ultraviolence, normal, nightmare, all that stuff. And then we'll expose those sliders to you so you can make it the way you want, which is really cool. So no, the game is not easy. Don't say that.